and welcome to day 9 of Marcothon for Runners. Apologies if I confused you yesterday when I said see you tomorrow for day 10. So yes, I think we're all getting confused with the days of the week. But today we're going to start with sun salutations, which is going to be an epic way of getting yourself warmed up or stretched off after your run. Let's go down onto the floor. All fours here on day 9. So let's run through our little cat-cow here. So wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and let's just drop the belly on the inhale, roll the shoulders back, open the chest and lift the head. Tucking everything under, all the way under for that lovely cat pose, and then just moving through here as well. So this is such a lovely way to start because depending on when you're doing your run, if you're just out your bed, this can really help with a little bit of stiffness. And if you've been a busy day and you're ready to go out your run, this can really shake off the day for you as well. Now, as you can see, I'm adding in a little hip sway. I quite like that in my cat-cow. You can really be as mobile as you like in this. It's really your body who feels it. So I sway my hips because usually my hips feel the tightest. And just work through that as well. You can have a little bit of movement back and forward. You can make little circles with your body here, moving through the same cat-cow shapes. Nice. Let's come back to all fours. Excuse me. Let's point the fingers in towards each other and take a little side to side. So this can be nice just to start to warm up the mobility on the hands, and try and shift your weight from one to the other. So we're not still on the same weight and we're just pushing. We're trying to move the weight from one side of the body to the other. Moving the fingertips to the outside of the mat this time, so the wrists are facing in towards each other, and maybe taking a light circle in that direction. Now, the reason I know I don't run with my wrists, but we will be introducing our downward dog in this again and our plank, so I want your wrist to be warmed up. If your mobility has it, bring your fingertips towards your knees here, and we can take a slight rock back and forward. This is a lovely stretch up the forearms, go really nice in the body as well. If you can, sink back towards your heels, lift the palms off the floor and take that wee stretch into the fingers. I bet it feels good, I'm just saying. And back. You can do that maybe once or twice more, just depending on what you need. But we're just going to find ourselves sitting back onto our heels, bring your hands together and just have a little, almost little wrist snake here, just allowing a little bit of blood flow back into those wrists, and just to ease it off a little bit here. Bring your hands behind your back, take a hold of your fingers and pull that chest free. So nice big stretch looking up towards the ceiling. And if you can, let's bow down towards your mat, tucking your head under. You can lift the hands up to have a full stretch into those arms and shoulders. Lovely. Bring yourself all the way back up, back into all fours. This time your wrists are slightly above where your shoulders are. We're going to tuck our toes and we're going to lift into our downward dog. So we're going to talk through the downward dog first before sun salutation. So let's think of bending our knees here. Flat, straight legs are not important. We want this lovely, straight, flat back instead. So open your fingers nice and wide, press your hands into the mat. We don't want to look between our hands, that's a table. So let's bend the knees, push the body towards the thighs. Have your ears, almost knock them side to side here, your head. Your ears are alongside your biceps. Then you can start to straighten your legs a little bit, but keep a bend in them anyway. Roll your shoulders back, open up those shoulder blades so you're creating a lot more space, and have a light bend in those elbows. Your tailbone is going to have a little light on it, so we want to shine that light up towards the ceiling. So if I'm down here, my bum is kind of flat and my light would be shining in the wall behind me. So if I bend my knees, lift my hips nice and high, that tailbone, that little internal rotation of the hips, that tailbone is nice and high. And then you can lower your feet down a little bit. My heels don't touch the floor, so don't feel like it's a requirement at all. Lovely. In downward dog, it is great to have a pedal here. This can feel really lovely in the toes and right into the soles of the feet. But we'll get into that as we do our sun salutation. Let's bend the knees here. We're going to look towards the front of our mat and we're just going to tiptoe our feet all the way to the top. Take a lovely little inhale. So pop your hands onto your shins, your thighs, lift the chest away from the body and then allow it to exhale forward. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Let your body hang here for a moment. Looking at your feet, heel toe them, maybe about hip width apart. Take that bend in your knees and see if you can find a light sway here just to loosen off that lower back. Take another breath. Bring it back to centre and we'll roll all the way up to stand. I want you to press those feet into the floor. Roll up super slowly here. Think of your hips building into your chest, building into your shoulders and then into your head. Everything is nice and steady little building blocks here. Once you're up, take a nice roll of the shoulders and we'll start our sun salutation. So feet hip width apart. Now your hips are here. Everybody when I say hip width apart does this. Your hips are here. So we draw a line all the way down and that's where our feet should be. It shouldn't be going out like this. You can have your feet touching, but only your toes. If you have your heels touching, you end up with this kind of bow leg type feeling and we want everything to bend in a lovely straight manner. So I would recommend hips, feet underneath your hips. Tuck your tailbone in so that you've got this lovely strong spine. Roll your shoulders back, drop your hands by your side. We're in Tadasana, mountain pose, nice and tall. Chin is parallel with the floor here. A light bend in those knees. Give your quads a little squeeze here. So this is a really strong pose. Feet are planted into the ground. Make sure we're not scrunching those toes. Lovely. Inhale, bring the hands all the way up. Exhale, we're going to bend with the knees and float the hands down. So bend your knees so much that you have to rest your chest on them. Tuck your chin into your chest and then straighten your legs a little bit more. Take your hands on your shins, lift. In the inhale, exhale, fold, hands come on the mat. We're going to step one leg back and then we're going to step the other leg back. We're going to find that nice big high plank position. Roll your shoulders back. Bring your belly button in towards your spine here. Pull up on that pelvic floor. Take a breath here. Lovely. Drop down onto your knees and then we're going to take the elbows back towards the waist. I want you to aim for the chest first here. So we're going to lower ourselves down to the floor for the chest to hit the ground first. Untuck your toes. Now, if you find that super difficult to do all the way, just go as far as you feel like, right, that's it, this is as far as I can go. Untuck your toes and then drop your hips and lift your chest. If you're on the floor, we're going to push up and lift the chest. So you end up in the same position anyway, so don't worry, whatever suits you best. Tuck your toes here and lift your hips. Walk your feet in and find your downward dog. Feel free to have a little pedal of the feet. That can always feel nice. Maybe slower, pushing one heel down at a time. Enjoying getting into those toes, those Achilles and those hamstrings and the calves. I mean, everything is getting worked here. We're looking at our feet, so you're almost inspecting what your legs are doing in the back. Tucking your chin in so you can have a lot more space in the shoulders here. Bend your knees, look towards your hands and walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Lovely. Press those feet into the mat. We lift the hands all the way up. A nice big root to rise. And we're going to go back down one more time. Exhale down. Inhale halfway. Exhale. Find your hands on the mat. Step both legs back. Find your high plank. Roll your shoulders back. Tuck that belly in. Take a full breath here, but keep the core strong. And then drop onto your knees. Lower your body all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes and lift into your cobra. Tuck your toes here. Find your downward dog. Again, if movement is your friend, feel free to pedal those feet as much as you need to. Allow maybe a little bit of stillness for a breath or two. Find that nice big stretch through the front of the body and through the back of the legs here. Bring your belly button in a little bit. Pull up on that pelvic floor. Feel nice and strong in these hips. Nice. Looking towards your mat, we tiptoe all the way up to the top. We take that lovely inhale for that halfway. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. Bringing the hands all the way up. Nice big stretch through the body. And you float your hands all the way back down into your mountain pose. So that is your sun salutation. If you've done yoga before, you would have experienced this loads of times. If it's new to you, get it in your practice. Honestly, I think it's an amazing little routine that will totally help how you tackle your runs, how you feel after your runs. So let me know if you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow for day 10. Yes, that is right.